Welcome back to Wargaming Luke and to another Warhammer 40k Kill Team Battle Report. L is bringing back some Deathwatch with a new list, and I'll be taking my new Drukhari for the first time.
A quick special thank you to our sponsors, Board & Brum. You can shop over there for all your wargaming needs, from Games Workshop to Atomic Mass Games and many other companies. And look into their events that they have on pretty much every weekend. Thanks to those guys, and you can go and check out the link to their store in the description below this video.
Today's match play mission will be from the core book called Domination. There are 5 objectives on the map, and if you hold one of them, you can spend an action point to gain control of it. That objective then remains under your control until your opponent comes and takes it. If 2 or more objective markers are claimed by your kill team, you gain 1 victory point. If more are claimed by your kill team than your opponent's, you score another VP. For each objective you control in your opponent's half of the table, you also score 1 VP, all at the end of each battle round. The table deployment is lengthways in this game, and I won priority for the Drukhari, choosing to be the attacker. Therefore Deathwatch as the defenders took the red deployment and dropped first. Alright then guys, my Drukhari list for today. Really excited about using these, got them painted up nice, ready to go for today's game. And I've just put a real mix in there for the first time around, just to get a good idea of what I like and what I don't. So we'll start over on the left hand side with the KABALITE group, I suppose. We've got 2 KABALITE warriors at the back who just have their splinter rifles. No equipment on any of the KABALITEs for this battle. We've got a SYBARITE leader at the front who's going to have the whip, which is an agonizer, and a blast pistol. And then just leading down at the front there, we have a KABALITE gunner with a blaster in the middle. And on the left hand side there, we have a KABALITE heavy gunner with a dark lance. Lots of nice AP in there to get rid of some Marines for me if I need to. We then have just 3 standard witches with the Hecatori blades and the splinter pistols. And then we have the flails on the left and Hydra gauntlets in the middle. And we have equipment. We have HYPEX on these 4 and a HAYWIRE grenade on the gauntlets, just to kind of separate him from the others as to who has the +1 movement for the HYPEX and who has the grenade. Oh, and for TAC Ops this battle, our secondary objectives, I'm going to be taking Recon. Figured I've got good numbers there, and I can kind of pull off getting around the board fairly easily, so I figured Recon might be quite a nice one to take with the Drukhari. Let's go over and check out the Deathwatch and see what I'll bring in today. Alright then, so Al, your Deathwatch for this one, mixing it up from the other game that we had today. What have we got? Do you want to start from this side?
Got my leader on the end there. He's got a Deathwatch bolt gun and a power weapon.
Kind of proxying the chainsaw, aren't you? As power weapon?
It's a big chainsaw, so I'm counting it as a power weapon. But partly because it's the only configuration he's allowed to have with that model, due to the fact. Next to him, we got the Deathwatch veteran warrior with the power sword and shield. Then we've got the heavy gunner with frag cannon.
Nice.
Ordinary gunner with plasma gun, and then 2 ordinary Deathwatch veterans with Deathwatch bolt guns. For equipment, I'm going to take an Auspex on this one.
Bolt gun, yeah.
The bolt gun with the dotty shoulder blade. He's going to be the Auspex carrier. I'm going to put a KRAK grenade on the shield.
And then the one on the end's going to have frag instead of KRAK.
Yeah,
nice.
This one here.
And that'll round out your equipment. Nice. And that's it for the Deathwatch. What secondary objectives are you taking? TAC Ops?
Seek and destroy.
Seek and destroy for you again?
They can only take seek and destroy or security, and I'm not a big fan of security, so... Alright
then guys, we're all set up and ready to go. The battlefield's lit up, and we've got that weird lengthways deployment for this one. UL, everything for use on engage order. Going full out attack on me, early doors. Grenade launcher, frag cannon. Bolt gun, you've got the leader here. You've got the shield,
Down here, another bolt gun and the plasma gunner. And I think, yeah, all of yours are on engage order, but the deployment for me for the Drukhari then, we've got 3 witches here. We've got my KABALITE leader up top with 2 witches either side of him, and then we've got all of my the rest of my Kamarai up top, KABALITEs, Dark Lance and gunner there, blaster, and 2 splinter rifles at the back. Concealed for these 3, engage on the gunner at the front, and 2 concealed here, and then the gauntlet with the grenade is on engage, and these 3 down the bottom are concealed. We're ready to go with our scouting. We've both chosen in secret our dice numbers. I've gone for 2, L, 3. So I will take initiative because I loop round to your initiative. However, I get to change the order on one of my guys in the first battle round. Al, you get a free dash. Alright then, so your free dash action, Al, you used it here, yeah? Just to push your plasma gun out of line of sight of some of my guys up top in case I change my order, now that you know I'm doing that. Sensible, I suppose. And then strategic ploys, you're going to use Bolt of Discipline, so that you can shoot twice with some things for a CP. And I'm going to go down to 2 and use Fleet for Drukhari, which means that I get a free dash action if I make a normal move or fall back this turn with any of my models, which is pretty neat. Just to get up the battlefield a bit this turn, especially as we're lengthways. For attack up reveals, L, for the Deathwatch, you've got the shield.
Yeah, challenge. And my champion will challenge your leader.
Challenge my leader up in the middle here. Okay, awesome stuff. So you've got to kill him within 6 to get 2 VP, and just kill him to get 1. For me, I'm going to reveal Overrun from the beginning here. If I have a model in each table quarter, I score a VP. If I do it again for another turn, I get another Vantage. I can spend 2 action points on a model that's on a Vantage point to use the Vantage action and gain a VP. If I do it in another turn, I get it again. First battle round, and it's going to be mine to go because I won the initiative for the first battle round, being the attacker, and I got the right point on the scouting. Let's activate first then my gauntlets. He's going to go 6 and 3 for a free dash because of Fleet this round into some cover there. And then he's going to throw a grenade for his second action into the shield. I'm going to use the HAYWIRE grenade then. I'm within 6, which is nice. Just get a grenade, HAYWIRE grenade straight over into the shield. So you get a 4-up invuln for this, L, but you might as well use your 3-up save because I don't think there's any AP on this, so you might as well just go for that. Your save characteristic is 3-up because you're a Marine, and HAYWIRE means that I get 4+ on lethal, which means crits on a 4-up, on 3s otherwise. Oh, not great. Actually, really not too good. So missing a couple there, may end up re-rolling 1, but I got 2 crits anyway without the lethals. And then 3-up saves, but you need crits though, because I rolled 2 crits. Oh wow, you got 1 crit, and the other 2 are fails. Well, one of them will be a success at the moment. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to spend a CP to go down to 1, to re-roll one of the fails, to get a 4-up hopefully, and I do, for another crit. So you block 1 of the crits, and you have 2 other normal saves, which can actually remove a crit again. So just 3 damage goes through in the end, which ain't a bad result, really. And unfortunately, this other the leader here is not within 2 for the blast radius, so that will be it for the HAYWIRE grenade. It's over, I think, now to the Deathwatch. Okay, so the shield has the normal move up onto the objective, and then you're going to use your second AP to throw a KRAK grenade at my leader. Go for it. 3s, I'm guessing. So you missed 2 at the moment. Same as my grenade throw, actually, in the end. 2 defense dice for AP1. Reduces my defense by 1 here. And I fail. I need 5 up, sadly. My leader takes 8 damage from the 2 hits, which puts me on 1 health left. Luckily, the leader, the SYBARITE leader, has 9 wounds rather than the 8. And that's the 1-use grenade from him as well. And then you're going to claim this with your last AP. And that'll be that. Okay, so this is going to be over to me again. I'm going to go with the blaster up top, who's on an engage order. He's just going to shoot down into your shield. See if we can try and take him out. I've got 4 shots with a blaster. This is on 3s. It's AP2, so you use your invuln and ignore the minus to the dice. So you're on 4-ups. Oh man, what is with the shooting rolls so far this game? So 1 hit, no rerolls. Al, you managed to save it because you need your invuns, obviously, which you got on the 4-ups there. Not good rolling. He lives for now. So this guy, he's got the Auspex for you. He's going to use 2 AP.
2 AP.
Auspex your frag.
Auspex.
Frag cannon. So for your 3rd AP, you're going to shoot down into my Hydra Gauntlet Witcher fighter. You're going to go with the bolt gun into here, but you're going to go for the no cover rule.
The Dragonfire round.
Dragonfire round, because even though I'm not concealed, it might be helpful. That's a really good roll. So I've got my 5-up invuns. So 3 5-ups now. And I get 1. And unfortunately, I couldn't retain 1 for the no cover rules. So 2 hits. So you got 2 crits and a hit to go through, so that should, I imagine, be enough to kill. That's 11 wounds, which takes out the witch, unfortunately for me, so he goes down. Let's go with this witch here, who's going to claim that objective, and then we're just going to run 7, because I've got 7-inch movement with her, and just tuck down behind the steps there for now. So what are you going to be doing then? Shooting attack, so your frag cannon's been all spexed.
Yeah, so I've got the no cover rule on it. So I'm going to use the frag the frag ammo because it's got a blast radius. So if I hit him, I might be able to do some splash damage on these guys.
Yeah. Okay.
4 dice and 3-ups.
Yeah, onto the original target.
Oof.
Oh, you're rolling well now. So crit and 3 hits, yeah?
Yep.
Alright then, so it's 3 4-ups for me, and no cover because Auspex gave you the no cover rule.
Ooh.
I roll a bit better, so I get rid of your crit and I get rid of one of the hits. So 2 hits go through basically. And because it's from the original target, the blast hits these 2 here, so do the Dark Lance first. What you got there?
Crit and 2 hits.
3 4-ups. I needed that, so that's crit and a hit removed. So it's just 1 hit, luckily, so he lives.
So that's 4 damage.
And then, so 4 damage, not quite injured, it has to be below half. Splinter Rifle is next, on 3s. Missed 2 this time. 4-ups again. Oh, that's tragic. Wow, he dies, just outright. Let's go with my Splinter Rifle up top here. He's just going to sit still, and he's going to hit this for an AP to gain the objective. And then he's actually going to move forward slightly for his second action, since I've gained that objective now, just to there. And that'll be him activated, but he's concealed as well. Forgot to say as well, guys, that the frag cannon did use a second APL just to grab this objective here, and he can't shoot twice, because he's not a bolt gun. So you're going to move over the plasma gun from around the back of the... not the plasma gun, the bolt gun, from the back of the terrain.
I'm going to claim that objective.
And then claim the objective, nice.
And then with my 3rd APL,
move a bit.
I'll just get into some cozy cover with a
bit more cover, nice.
With a dash.
Makes sense, I think. So let's go with some more witches here. We're going to go 7 and a free dash. And the dash gets me up here as well. And then I get another free dash technically, and I'm concealed at the moment, so I've got to work out what I want to do here. And I'm just going to get into a little bit of cover here with the second dash, because the first one was free action. Just to get in behind the crane for now.
Wait.
I'm going to go with the leader.
The leader. I move up next to
the shield.
Give him a bit of backup into this.
Shooting twice. First time, I guess, into which one? The witch?
The witch, yeah.
Okay. See what you can get.
I don't want to steal the kill from my champion there.
If he's got a chance next turn, which more than well will do.
Not so good.
2 hits.
Yeah.
So shooting here, then into the witch, and you're going to use Vengeance round, which means it's 4 straight damage. 5-up invuns then for me. And I get 1 with a crit, so just 1 hit goes through for 4 damage. Bolt of Discipline, you're going to do it again, and shoot the same target.
And I think I'll use the same round.
Vengeance. Well, it will kill him if you get a single hit, you see, or her. So 2 go through. The trouble is I need a crit and a hit now. 5 ups and I need a crit in there. No, that's another one down. But that is your leader done. Down goes my witch, and that was my fighter as well with some of the better weaponry. So I'm dropping like flies here. So let's go down here with my last witch. It's going to be 7 moves, 6 to there and the extra inch to there. And then I'm going to do a free dash, which I will go up into cover there. And then another dash for a normal one, up to the top step there. I'm really getting up high, ready for next round. Plasma gun, moving and dashing down the back, getting into some cover. That's all he can really be doing for now, I suppose. He's lingering, he's getting ready for that kill at the end of the battle probably at some point. So my leader's going to go here, because he hasn't actually been yet, to be fair. So it's going to be a dash and a move. So my leader here has scooted up the top, he's concealed and tucked away. So now, just to basically get away, because you have no shooting with the shield, so he's quite happy to run away now. So you're going to try and finish off my leader with the bolt gun. Up here, he is concealed, but I've realised he's not within 1 of cover from that trajectory, sadly, so, and there's no obscurity there. So go for it, I'll see if you can finish him. And 1 miss. 3 4-ups for the leader. I just cannot roll even 3-ups at the moment. 2 2s and a 1. He's dead. So let's go with the Dark Lance, shooting across into the frag cannon. You get cover, so you can automatically take one away, but it is AP2, so you've only got 1 save anyway. 3s for me. Oh man, my shooting has been terrible, but 2 go through. Okay, so that is, I believe, the end of that round after my... I've managed to injure your frag cannon and cause 6 damage, but that's about it there. So we're going to see now if we score any tac ops and calculate objective points as well. So for scoring this round, you revealed Headhunter L, which means you scored 2 VP because you killed my leader in the first 2 battle rounds. Nasty stuff. However, obviously you can't score challenge anymore, so at least I've cancelled that out, I suppose. You've also scored 1 towards execution, or at least you've killed more than me in at least 1 round. So if you do it for another round, then you score a VP. If you do it another time, you score another VP then. For me, couldn't score overrun, but I did get vantage point for a VP. I hold at least 2 objectives, so get another VP to go to 2. Al holds at least 2 objectives, so gets a VP, and holds more than me because he's got the middle one as well, to go up to 4 VP in the end because of the +2 for Headhunter. So 4-2 to the Deathwatch at the moment. It's been a really poor start for the Drukhari, so they're going to have to hope for some luck here to pull it back a bit, I think, swing the tables a bit. So to roll off, Al wins ties because he went second last time. I get a 6 though, you're going to need a 6. A 5 does not do it, so I will keep initiative. Going into battle round 2, strategic ploys. I'm going to be using Prey on the Weak, which means when I do a shooting or combat attack against any enemy model with fewer wounds than half health, I get to re-roll up to 2 attack dice, which is really nice, which will be the frag launcher at the moment. And then I'm going to use Inert Pain. Every time I lose a wound in shooting or combat, I can ignore it on a 6-up. But I can only do that after I've lost a model on the table, which I clearly have. So I think we're looking to be tougher than the previous round, basically. So let's see if it helps or not. And then Al, what are we doing? I'm down to 0 CP now after gaining 1.
I'm going to spend 2 CP.
Down to 1.
I'm going to do the ever-present Bolt of Discipline.
Yeah.
But I'm also going to do Shock Assault, which is basically the melee equivalent. If I don't shoot, I can fight twice.
Nice, liking it. So let's then go on to battle round 2, and I had initiative, so it's gonna probably have to be that Dark Lance. Up here, over into the frag cannon, try and get rid of him. And it's gonna be re-rolling 2 dice because you're on lower than half health. On 3s, 1 re-roll needed, which I got a 3 for, nice. So, what you're going to use then, Al, for a CP before you actually die? Marine shenanigans?
Only in death does duty end.
Yep, which means that before you die, you class as not being injured for your next activation, and as long as you use him in your next activation, he can shoot at me before he dies.
Him because he's...
Yeah, he's not concealed, so you're targeting him,
concealed.
and then you blast into this guy, but I will get cover on him. And 6-ups to ignore damage as well, which hopefully might help. Okay, so you get 3 hits. I do have cover, so I will ignore 1 straight away. And then I will roll 2 dice then for 4-ups. And you've got 2 left now gone through, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So I need 4-ups here. Oh, it was so close. It's 4 damage, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's rough. Just about. 4 6-ups. I forgot about an Hurt to Pain, so this could keep him on like 1 health or so. Oh, he's on 2 health left. It worked. I love it. You still get your other shot into the splinter rifle. See what you can get. Okay, similar roll again. No cover this time though, because it's from the original target, so no cover that time. So 3 4-ups, 1 saved. I need at least... Okay, this is going to be a lot of wounds to roll for. So at the moment I'm taking 8 wounds, 6 up needed to keep him alive. I get 2, so he's 2 wounds left. Alright, so we did actually survive. It did help more than I thought it might. And he does go down. There's not much else you can do with his other 2 APL there. So that's it for your grenade launcher attack. I'm on 2 health left with the rifle, and he's concealed at the moment, so I don't have to be too worried about him. So I think it's going to have to be one of these witches. So we're going to go here and switch to engage order with a witch and charge into your leader, because I can't charge the shield from there. And I might as well get on the objective and kind of be straight in front of you there, actually. So this is going to be on 3s, 4 attacks. Okay, not bad. I get 2 hits and a crit. I've also got rending, guys, so I'm going to turn another one of my hits after getting a crit there into another crit. So I just missed one there. So hit on 2s because it's your leader.
That's cocked.
Okay, nice. So for me, I get to hit you first. I'm going to crit you for 4 damage. And then I'm guessing you can either block a crit of mine, and then I just hit you for normal damage, or you can hit me with a crit. So then you're going to use one of your lethal crits to block one of mine. So I've used both crits now. Normal hit then just to cause 3, so you've taken 7. And then you pretty much just hit me with everything else you've got, really. So crit and 3 hits, which shouldn't be more than enough for 8 damage. Which takes her out, but I did cause 7 damage. So first up is the crit for you, because you've got a crit and 3 hits left. Yeah, crit and 3 hits left. So the crit does 6 damage, so on 6s I ignore it. No. So I can fairly say that I'm going to definitely be going there. Ignoring damage, wounds there is what I was looking at. But the leader's taken 7 and is below half health and is wounded, which is quite nice for me. So it's over to the Deathwatch then. So the shield for you is going to go 2 to there, 4 down the side, and he's going to be tied in with my witch. Nice. Charge off. 3s. Missing 2. For me, 4 attacks on 3s. Oh, wow. 2 hits and 2 crits.
Alright, that's good.
And that can turn that one into a crit as well, because I'm rending on a crit. Nice.
Awesome.
Alright, also, the only way this is really going to go is you crit damage me for 6, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I crit damage you back for 4, so you're up to 7 damage, so you're now injured. And then you just kill me, basically, with your last one. So one thing we need to do here is you cause 4 more damage. I'd already taken 6, so I've got 2 health left. If I technically roll, I think, 3 6-ups, I would live. Worth doing in case it happens, 3 6-ups, it means I can then hit you again. No, so he definitely does go down, but worth doing it properly. So I'm going to go with a witch here. We're going to go 6 and 3 because I've got 9 inches with the charge to get up to the top. Try and finish off your leader. I'm on full health there as well. And I'm going to switch to engage order, obviously. So this is going to be 4 dice on 3s for me, 2 rerolls because you're below half health for my strategic ploy this round. I did not need the rerolls anyway. So we've got no crits though, but we do have 4 hits. This is going to be on 3s for you. Ooh, it helped as well, so the injury affected him a bit. So this is going to be a crit and 2 hits for you. So you've got 5 health left. I'm going to hit you to go up to 10 damage. So you're going to hit me for a crit, just cause the most damage you can, and then I finish you off then for 3 damage. One thing I forgot to do, I took 6 damage here, but on 6s I ignore some of it. Forgot about that. So I ignore 1, so I only took 5 there. Your bolt gun here, what's he going to do?
Shoot at him because he is...
The Dark Lance?
Engagement.
He is...
Dragonfire, yeah.
Dragonfire rounds, so ignoring cover for me from your bolt gun. Over into the Dark Lance, see what you can do. On 3s. 4 hits, nice. 4s for me. And I've only got 1 there. I've only got 2 health left. It's unlikely I'm going to survive that. 9 dice on 6s to ignore the damage. Not a single 6 actually, but he needed a crazy roll anyway. So he does die, sadly. And then you've got 2 APL left. You're going to shoot into the witch.
Yep.
No cover there for that one, sadly. So just whatever round you want to use.
Hellfire.
Hellfire round then into my witch down below, because then if you turn more hits into crits, I can't save them as easily. Might as well. Which did help, because you can turn that other hit you got into a crit with the rend. There you go. Okay, and then I need to roll for saves. I've got 5 ups on invulns. No, I needed that. I can't seem to roll my saves this game. And then I'm not going to even bother rolling for craziness there on the crit. I mean, I'll roll 1 of them. Oh, I did get 2 saved. So I've got an extra dice to roll. Okay, so I fail. So I took two more damage and saved 2 from the 4. And then there's 4 more to go through from the second crit, which I would have need 4 6s for anyway. it was a chance.
It's worth a try, yeah.
Yeah. So down she goes, and pretty much it's just 1 man left on the field for me to win the game. Let's switch to engage order up here then. And I'm injured as well, sadly. So I'll switch to engage. 4 shots then with the KABALITE warrior down into your bolt gun. So you will get a bit of cover because from the height. So this is going to be on 4s because I'm injured. Missing 2 go through, and it's lethal 5 up as well. So 1's a crit.
No save.
Okay, so you failed them all, but you would have retained 1 for the cover, so you might as well do that anyway since you missed them all. So you retain 1 goes through, so the crit goes through basically because you can't use cover against crits. So it's 4 damage.
He's finally going to...
Plasma gun's going to peek out.
Come out from hiding.
So it's just going to be shoot once up into my... the 1 left, I suppose, but I am going to get some cover. So you're going to supercharge the plasma gun, meaning it's an extra AP, isn't it? AP2. Yeah. So go for it. Needing 3s.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You take a mortal wound, and you don't have any rerolls.
I don't have any rerolls, no.
So you take 3 mortal wounds and 1 misses. Nice. Alright, so essentially I only had 1 save left. I used that to cover for that. So 1 goes through, which means 5 damage on 6s. I ignore some of it, which I don't. So he goes down. He only had 2 health left anyway. Alright then, so end of battle round 2. I've been tabled with the Drukhari. I'm not going to say that I didn't misplay in places. I'm sure I did, but I did not think they'd go down that quick. I don't really know what to say about the Drukhari there. It's the first time I've used them, so I mean, I'll take that, I suppose. But we played another game already against the Nids, didn't you, with the Deathwatch, and they kill stuff so quickly. This frag launcher was absurd. The fact that you can target somebody and then it hits everybody else, even if they're concealed, is rough. Really, really rough. You can ignore cover all over the place being Deathwatch. It's brutal. You're always going to hold objectives easier because you've got the 3 AP on things. I think now that Marine teams can have that extra models in there really helps. Just having that extra 3 APL model on the table can be really quite a big deal. I did have some poor rolls earlier in the game, but I mean, it's the way it goes. These guys I might as well have put on engage order because they had not enough cover really anyway. And I needed some people up there to challenge the middle objective. But they just got shot to bits before they were able to do anything. The blaster shot and missed everything and then got blown off the table along with another splinter rifle because of the blast.
Dark Lance was the only one that really did anything for me shooting wise, because I managed to roll a few better dice.
Kill my leader and my frag cannon, though.
Yeah, leader died to the witch, and I think they used a rifle maybe in the end or something, or just charges, I think, in the end. So the witches managed to kind of get in the end, but I didn't get to use any of my special weapons anywhere, because obviously I was going to target those before anything else, and when you've got height on a battlefield anywhere, you can always target stuff. Yeah, I don't know, it's rough. I like the Marines as well. They can just spend a CP to keep somebody alive for another activation, so they can shoot them, which is so good, I think.
Only if they haven't been activated yet.
Yeah, but it means you can leave them because you know they're going to die. Whereas I don't have the luxury of doing that, I suppose, with some factions. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts, guys, in the comments. Let me know what I've done wrong. I'm sure you will, if you can pinpoint anything. But
points-wise, you'd have got another point for holding 2 objectives.
Yeah, so I'd have held these for quite some time, actually, to be fair, before the end. Probably for at least another battle round, for at least one of them. So, I mean, this round I'd have got a point, and then you'd have got 2 more for objectives.
Yeah,
Execution you would have got, I think,
Execution
for a point.
1 point.
But you wouldn't have been able to score the second point.
No.
So you've gone up to
7.
7-3, and then obviously you go on to claim objectives anyway afterwards. But yeah, overrun I knew it'd be hard, but on this kind of lengthways map, getting into this quarter here was always going to be quite difficult. Yeah, hard to say really. What I could have done differently, or what things could have happened. I mean, if I really wanted to in this last round, that Splinter Rifle could have just done another Vantage action for 2 APL, but I mean, I knew I was dying like flies, so wasn't really going to help. It was just about vengeance at that point.
It's so squishy. Yeah.
Really squishy, but like I say, I feel like early on I didn't get the rolls at all for some of the shooting. Like, you should have lost at least 1 model in the first battle round, the amount of shooting I put in, but it just didn't quite pay off, sadly. My third secondary was actually Mark Target, which I could have used later on, but I could see I was dying, and at that point I didn't have the luxury of shooting just to mark a target. It was kind of a case of just kill stuff now. But yeah, interesting one, guys. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. I've played against Deathwatch twice now, and they seem really strong. Basically Marines, but you get other buffs. I mean, I don't know what you think. What are your thoughts on the game and Deathwatch?
On paper, I was looking at the new, the brand new intercessors, where you can mix the assault with the ordinary intercessors, and I thought they looked super strong. They get, as well as the 3 APL, they get the Bolt of Discipline and the shock assault baked into their sheets, so they don't even have to spend CP. So I thought these guys, I was like, they're a bit inferior really to that new team. But it's all the extra equipment, like the bodacious weapons they can take that make them
nice,
make them kind of that's their shtick, isn't it? So,
that's it.
And they seem to work well.
Yeah, I think they did, to be fair. Let us know your thoughts, guys, in the comments below. But as always, from me and Al, hope you enjoyed that one. Happy wargaming, guys.